Hey, I'm Danny. This is Relics Unearthed. What's the chances of ever finding something like that? Amazing. Today we're on location in another farm field. So let's see if we can find an old home site and find some cool stuff today. Come with me on this journey. I've got a 20. I'm gonna dig it. Now it's 19. I'm gonna dig it and see what I can find. Be right back. So what we have is in this plug. Let's see what we can find. Oh, see the edge of something right here? Sweet. We've got a really nice old flat button. Man, look at that. Beautiful. It appears to be tomback. Let's see if it has a shank. It does have a shank, I think. I think it's all bent over, but it does appear to have a shank. Actually, it doesn't. It's broke off. Bum, bum, bum. Oh well. I'll get it all cleaned up and let you guys take a look at it. Beautiful little piece of history. Alright guys, so here's that beautiful old tomback button. Almost looks like silver when they come out of the hole. It did have a broken off shank. Such a neat piece of history. The cool thing about old tomback buttons, so they do have a little bit of arsenic in it. A lot of people might not know that, but that's pretty cool to know. So, another good piece of history. On to the next. Alright guys, so right here I got a 72 that's holding. So let's see what this is. It looks really good. You know, dare I say, it would be really nice for a coin. So, stranger things have happened. Let's see what it is, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so down here, took me a little while to find it because it was so small. But we have another old flat button. This time, it does have a shank. I need to clean this off. Whenever you look at an old flat button, you can usually tell its age by how the shank's made. Different ways that the shank's made will tell you exactly how old this thing is. I believe that this is obviously somewhere late 1700s, early 1800s, but you know, you can narrow it down from there. Alright guys, I'm going to clean this up, let you take a look at it, and on to the next. So here we have that old flat button that I just found. It's got some cool patina to it, man. It still does have its shank. It's been over a little bit, but I mean, you know, for something that's 200 years old, you probably wouldn't look this good either. Oh man, it's always fun finding these pieces of history that everybody wore back then. It's crazy to think that this hasn't seen daylight in a long, long time. All right, on to the next. So right here, I've got a 14, 15. So it's right here in this plug. Let's see what we got. Up, I see a little bit of green. Maybe an old button. If it is, it's tiny. Look at that. Whoa. What is that? That's a tiny ring. I don't even know what that would have went to. It's flat on one side. It's beautiful. Oh, the green patina. I'll have to clean that up and show you guys. Looks like it was washed with silver at one point. All right, on to the next. So here, we've got a pretty crazy target ID that's being painted. I'm gonna dig it anyway. See what's up. Hey guys, so I am so glad I dug that crazy signal. So check this out. That is an old ring off of an old musket. Look at that. That is crazy, man. Just laying out here in this field. That's history, man. That's why I do this every single day. Nothing cooler than finding something like that just laying out here, lost to time. It's a barrel band. Amazing. On to the next. So right here, we've got a 23 that holds. I'm gonna dig this signal, see what I find. Be right back. All right guys, we got something out of the plug. It's in here. Let's figure out what it is. Is that? Maybe. Oh, I dropped it. Come back, I want to keep you. I don't know what that is. There is no way. That looks almost identical to that keyhole that I found on a different property back a couple weeks ago. It's just my imagination. This has to be a ring or something. Alright, I'll get it cleaned up, let you guys take a look at it. What's the chances of ever finding something like that? Amazing. Alright guys, so I did straighten this out. And it is a really tiny ring. So you can see where it was soldered together. I guess, you know, to change the size of it. But someone was really sad when they lost this. Beautiful, tiny little ring. Amazing. Alright guys, so here are some of the finds from the Field of Dreams finish up. So of course we've got a bunch of buttons. I was able to find this old T-bar and I figured out what it was. So it's a T-bar to old pocket watch chain. Pretty neat. Then we've got another piece of a spoon. Fiddleback spoon bowl. Found an old claw hammer. Some more harmonica pieces. A horse tack. This old toe tap. I believe that this thing was reused so much. Look at all the holes. Pretty cool. I got to find this barrel band from what could be an 1842 Springfield musket or as early as 1816, which would be pretty cool since my large cent that I found in that location was 1817. So I prefer to think 1816. And then my favorite piece is this wonderful tiny little ring with the silver solder. It's amazing to think that someone wore this on their finger every day for who knows how long. Alright guys, as you saw, that is the end of the Field of Dreams. Great location. I love finding old home sites in the middle of nowhere. So that was in the middle of an alfalfa field. It's grown up now, so I can't get to it anymore. It's just unswingable. So I'll wait until they cut it, and then I'll go back for more. So until next time, thank you all for liking and subscribing and helping me grow this channel. I'll see you next week.